there's Wisconsin wine guy. Get it? Wisconsin wine guy. Oh, wow. I sometimes crack myself up. So, for those who are new, I'm the Wisconsin wine guy, and I review wines like I like to call everyday drinking wines. These are wines that you can find where you may shop for wine, whether it be a grocery store, or liquor store, or some wine shops may carry these wines. I give them a taste and give you my personal opinion, what I think about these wines. Utilizes the infamous thumb rating system. Thumbs up says, you know what, I recommend that wine. That wine is pretty solid. Can't go wrong with it. 3/4 says, you know what, it's a decent everyday drinking wine. It's a wine that I would serve to my friends at a party, or wine I would buy multiple bottles of just to serve at a party, a gathering, and I would even drink it at someone's house if they had it. Halfway, woo! Something was wrong with that wine. It didn't work with my palate. It does not make it a bad wine. It just simply didn't work with my palate. Thumbs down. Woo! Always needs one, right? Something was very, very off with that wine. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's a thumbs down. But you taste it, then let us know what you think as well. Now, on to today's review. We're going to be, I like to say, taking a trip down memory lane. Not because it's Joel Gott, but because it is an unoaked Chardonnay. Now, I want to say probably in the early 2000s, when Chardonnay was kind of decreasing interest for people to drink, especially some of these market Chardonnays are just like buttery, woody, sweet, so it kind of got a bad rep, and in fact, there was this acronym, ABC, anything but Chardonnay, going around. It was just terrible, right? Australians hooked it up and said, hey, you know what? We got unoaked Chardonnay, coming to a wine store near you. And it just took off, right? Unoaked Chardonnays. People just into Chardonnays again, but believe it or not, some of the Chardonnays, from France and Chablis, were kind of unoaked too. Not all, but some. But we kind of forgot about that because we were just happy drinking our American Chardonnays. And we wanted something new, something different. So Australians brought that back again. And it was very refreshing. It was a great alternative for drinking Sauvignon Blancs, alternative for Pinot Grigio, alternative for some of those other whites from around the world, right? So now, what you find in 2025, and happened before then, you don't find a lot of unoaked Chardonnays, which is sad. Because if it's done properly, unoaked Chardonnays can be very pleasing, in a good substitution, great to drink all year long, okay? So now, let's get into it. So, Joel Gott Chardonnay, unoaked Chardonnay, 2022, and there may be some 2023s on the market now. This is coming in at, where's alcohol? Alcohol, 13.9% alcohol. Almost 14%. Now, the grapes that are sourced for this Joel Gott Chardonnay, if you know anything about Joel Gott, they're just like a negotiator. He works with different wineries or vineyards from across California to produce these wines and do blends, showing the best of each region in his wines. But the Chardonnay will be no different. The grapes are sourced from the Monterey, taking advantage of those coastal cool breezes coming off the Pacific. And also the other grapes are coming from Santa Barbara, more inland, Santa Maria, San Ynez, where it's going to be warmer. Taking those two grapes, cool, more acidity, sunny, more ripe fruit, bringing those two together and hopefully coming up with something great. This is going to be all tank fermented, no wood whatsoever. All right, so here we go. Screw cap, right? Screw cap for this one, which I always enjoy, always love. For the woo. Wow, just popping over the cap and you can just smell it great. Now here's something else I like about unoaked Chardonnays. Because most people never have the opportunity to taste the Chardonnay grape itself, just naked, just fresh off the vine. I have. Or most people, they only know Chardonnay, again, from what I described earlier. But here's an opportunity to simply taste the essence of the grape itself. And then start to explore the different variations and styles and the way it's made. All right? So here we go. Now, beautiful coloring. This is no barrel aging. Okay? This is whole cluster fruit pressing. So you're going to get some of that, coloring influence, very light, and it still has a very nice color to it without any oak aging. Look how beautiful that is. Nice little sheen. Kiss of sun. Mwah! Kiss of the sun here on this Chardonnay. Now, for the nose. So again, we look for something that takes advantage of both. I can smell it from here. Wow. Oh, wow. So we're talking a little bit of lemon and that lemon pulp. Nice citrus nose. Wow. My mouth is watering already, for the foods I can possibly have with this. Citrus, mineral. Nice. Ooh, and then there's some, I want to say like a white peach in the background for me. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful nose. Now, for this two-step process, rinse, just test that acidity, and then taste. Here we go with the acidity. Nice acidity. Mouth is watering. You pick up a slight hint of tannins. This comes right out the refrigerator, so it's nicely chilled. Right out the fridge. Now for the taste. Wow. Clean. Has some nice fruit depth to it. A sort of ripeness. But then you get some of that like a sweet lemon. Not sweet, but just that pulp sweet. Sweet lemon, on the finish. Very citrusy, but full, in the mouth. And the finish is nice too. It has a taste that just continues. It's funny because as I'm drinking it, in my mind, I have these images, of having, some type of a flavorful meat dish with it, or some white cheeses. I mean, you can actually envision those things when you're tasting, and that's what happens in my head, at least. So, unoaked. I do miss unoaked Chardonnays. And it definitely has that ripe fruit finish. I mean, I like the mouthfeel. I like the combinations of crisp fruit, mineral, hints of sweet fruit with that lemon astringency to it. I like that. I remember that taste. So let's get to it. It's your Wisconsin wine guy. It's going to rate this wine. Where it's going to fall. I haven't had an unoaked Chardonnay in a long time. I need to try to find some more and build a library for unoaked Chardonnays. All right, I'm going to give this a thumbs up. I'll tell you why. I was teetering. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Very nice. I think some people may be put off by that lemon pith finish. Almost like a subtle bitterness to it. But I like it. And I like that lemon taste. But you definitely would pick up on that from this here. With food, I feel this is going to be fantastic. It has all those elements that I would enjoy. And in fact, I may be able to find out a little bit later. So be on the lookout for some type of wine and food pairing with this. So it's your Wisconsin Wine Guy. A thumbs up for the 2022 Joel Gott Unoaked Chardonnay, which again, they are getting rare and rare to find unoaked Chardonnays. It's Wisconsin Wine Guy saying, as always, let your palate be the guide. Oh, the price. You'll be able to find this not on sale, maybe $10.99. I'm sorry, not on sale, $14.99. On sale, maybe $10.99. Now, it's your Wisconsin Wine Guy saying, as always, let your palate be the guide. It's selecting your wine. Get it? Wisconsin Wine Guy. I'll see you next time. Ciao.